Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Roberta Briggs. For those of you who are new here, thank you for coming. For those of you who are returning, thank you for staying tuned. I'm sorry I couldn't put up a video last week because I wasn't feeling so well, but hey, I have this video for you. This video was taken on a day I went out for a team building with my colleagues, and we went to a park called the Efteling in the Netherlands. This park, in my understanding or from my understanding, is built or was built based on elves. It has elf structures and elf animation. There are lots of things to do in the park. It was lots of fun on that day. I particularly challenged myself to do everything my colleagues wanted us to do, like the roller coasters from up to down, the python rides and all those things, because for those of you who've been following me, I'm someone who does not like heights, and I also do not like closed spaces. So I challenged myself to do everything. So I want to take you through the journey. The first ride that we did is the Baron, and this is how the video looks like. Come with me. When we're entering the Baron, before you get into the Baron, there is kind of an introduction that is made, and it's purely in Dutch. I'm sorry, I don't understand Dutch, so I can't translate to you, but it's like telling a story. And then when we hear the story, before the attendants come to attend to us and put us on safety, we had to stand here in this hall to hear about the story and, to fulfill our fantasies, and giving us all the chills about the ride we're yet to experience. So here was when we were about getting into the air. It was so scary, the smoke and water splashes on you, and then here you're going to see where there are some ghosts moving somewhere. Like you can see here, the red light is still on. So the ride was like taking you up and then suddenly down, and at some point before you go down, it suspends you in the air, like puts you upside down. You get to see the trees down, like you're going to literally fall. And I couldn't have it. Like I was crying and I was regretting, like, who sent me on this? I didn't want to come. God save me. I promised I wouldn't come onto this anymore. And I was so scared. My colleagues were having fun. They were laughing. I mean, it wasn't their first time for them to get on this, but for me, it was my first time. And just see, like, your girl couldn't. I couldn't hold myself. And this is the reason why I couldn't get on with my phone. I wasn't prepared for this, or with my camera. I wasn't prepared for this. And you see, oh my God, it was so fast and shaky, and it felt at some point like you were going to get off your seat and fall somewhere. I was so scared and I didn't want to lose my life. I don't want to lose my life. And I was like, God, save me. Help me. Right, they carry me go where I don't know. That was all was in my mind. Like, I couldn't wait to leave here. And I told myself, like, see, once I'm out of this, I'm not doing any ride again. Unless you see my face, I was dead, literally dead. And so here we're going on to the next ride. I can't remember exactly the steps or the ride step by step that we did, but I know that we're definitely walking on to the next one. There were so many other people. So usually I'm scared of all these python rides and the roller coasters and all, but today I'm going all hard for you guys. And please, when I shout, just join me and shout, because
You hang there for half an hour.
oh, you hang up there?
The bridge is closer.
Yeah, I think the bridge is closer.
Don't worry. I never come on this side. This is unknown territory even for me. Pretty bad. I know how to get to. Don't feel I know how to get to. Something to discuss. I know.
So here we were still going on to the next one. Yeah, and this art was so beautiful. Like, everywhere in this park is amazing. Everything is so beautiful. I even heard that before Disneyland won an award for the best park, Efteling had held that position before. And I so much encourage you guys to visit the Efteling park if you haven't yet. If you want to face your fears, this is where you should go. Like, I was so excited, also scared, because again, I don't like heights, and I don't used to take my life. I don't used to use play and put my life at risk. Like, it can never be me. Like, I won't use my money and pay for something that is going to put me at risk. This is the view of the first ride that you just watched, and you see,
No.
there was absolutely no way. This was before we got into it. Like, there was absolutely no way I thought I would survive this, but I faced my fears, and your girl is here giving you a testimony. Because my colleagues know how scared I am, yeah? They are asking me to sit in front in this ride. Like, hell no. Hell no. Cause, see? And then they're going to fall down. No, no, no. No, no, no. Can never be me. No way. No way. No way. But well, your girls got into that ride, and then this was the next one we were getting into. Everything about this place is kind of, it puts some kind of fear in you. For someone, I mean, for my African people, I know there are some certain things you're going to see here that you're really going to be like, God help me. You start praying in your heart, because you get to see a lot of scary things that we used to see in the movies, and these witchcraft kind of images that we get to see. There are so many of them, but this was so beautiful. The place was made to look like a very ancient place with the drums and the barrels. And sometimes in some places you would see cobwebs with spiders there, and those were really intentional for people to get to know that this is not just a park. Getting to feel that ancientness of the place, if there is a word like that. And I promise you, it was absolutely beautiful. Everything was on point. They were really deliberate. I mean, you need to see the number of people who were waiting in line to get into each of these rides and each of these. They are just there for the decoration, like you have in Grandma's kitchen. So many things. It's just there to make the place have that ancient look, And I think this ride was where we were going into the water. We had to sit in the water. This wasn't something very risky, but I'm not a water person. Like, I can't swim to save myself. Like no, everything in this park is not something I would normally do because I cannot swim. So we had to wait in line, and then we got in here, putting our bags under our seats and also putting our safety. Everything here was so safe. I promise you, they made sure that before you take off, you are safe with everything. So here we have kind of like the love boats for lovebirds. So if you're a lovebird, you could also come here with your child, just, to have that quietness, the peace, and, those kind of things. The park is so beautiful. You can also take really good pictures here. I swear, if I was ready, if I saw this coming, like, I would have killed you guys with pictures, because this place is so, so amazing. I was so unprepared. I didn't think that it was going to be this beautiful. You see, even this art, everything here is so beautiful. If you take pictures here, I swear you're going to do amazing. So this place, if you get up there, you can see Efteling. You can see the whole of Efteling from up there. This eagle, we also got into the eagle ride, and I swear it was in the eagle's stomach. It was, oh my God, it felt like the first ride, but I promise you it wasn't as bad as the first ride, just that it was so dark. So this is the entrance. You see how beautiful with the animation there and the lighting. It's top notch. So apparently this is so relaxing, and I could do with some chill rides. I think you can really stick in my head. Germany. Yeah, it's really Germany.
Stop, stop! Auto's blijven even staan, zodat de fanfare voorbij kan gaan.
So here you can see there are other cultural things that are shown to us here. This is Japan with all the, you see all these people. It really looks Japanese or Asian. I'm not sure which culture this is. But with the flag I saw, I think that was Japan. And then these tulips are really particular to the Netherlands. And I love those animations up there. Like the girls, their hair, their nose. Oh, cute. And then you see this judo part. This is really, it really looks or it's typical of Asian culture, maybe Japan or wherever. But everything here was really intentional, I promise you. The looks, how the animation was made, the faces of the animation, you could really depict that is cultural or particular to a certain culture. This is still Japan. We're still in the Japanese area, and I swear I had so much fun. This was so relaxing. After the roller coaster we went on, this was something I really needed to really keep my calm together, So we kind of did something fearful and something relaxing, something fearful, something relaxing, and I swear it was so beautiful. So yeah, this was the next place. I think it was in the same place, and you see the witchcraft thing I was talking about. You see all these things. I know if it was my African auntie or my African grandmother was there, she'd be like, Jesus, Jesus, save me. But I swear it was so beautiful. I mean, everything. I swear, when I saw this, I was just like, oh my God, this can never be my African people. Like Hawaii, kind of. Mexico. Oh, okay. And this flag? We're still in the same place, and now this is Hawaii. I know the previous place said. I mean, I was suspecting that was Hawaii, but it wasn't. Now this is Hawaii, and you see, oh my God, like, with how the languages, every animation you're holding a language saying bye-bye in Chinese, in French, in German, in Hawaiian language. It was so cute. Even the security of the place, you see those chairs moving and stuff. Now you see that egg right up there. I don't know what it's doing there, but I guess because we're about getting into the eagle's stomach, then you saw that egg there, which means probably the eagle had laid or something. So this was us going on to the next place. You see the number of people. This wasn't even as crowded because we really went there early, but behind us there were so many other people, so you needed to wait for them to go forward and then get into the eagle's stomach and back. And I swear, I wish I could take a picture or video, but you see how I looked here? I was damn scared because it was so dark in there.
U zult zo dadelijk namelijk over in
Maar ga met mij mee.
Nee.
Een reis door vertrekken vol magie. Het heet hier niet voor niets het paleis der fantasie.
On tour through the palace of fantasy. No. Obey the rules. Denk aan de regels.
Transito, culto, fabulu. Trage treden, open u!
Thuis ook?
Wow. Again, I couldn't go with my phone into the previous ride because it's forbidden to get in there with cameras. But here is a treasure house. You get to see the treasures, many, many beautiful treasures. Like, oh my God, I was so amazed. And I thought to myself, like, this would be so much interesting to have in Africa, maybe in Cameroon or Nigeria, because I don't think Africa has something like this, all these parks, and I swear this is something that we could really utilize our huge spaces for. Like right here, the continuity of the treasures. Here you see a very big fish, and at some point the glass starts cracking like it was going to break, and it felt so real because while the glass was cracking, there was splashes of water which felt like the shark or the fish was literally breaking the glass to get into the house, and we're all shouting like, oh my God, help me, I don't want to be Jonah, I don't want to be in the belly of the fish. You see, it's cracky and water was splashing on us, but I swear it was so much fun. And then continuing to the next place, this kind of looks like Teletubbies, the cartoon, but I'm not quite sure, but it was beautiful. It's always dark in these places, and I think that the darkness is just to, like, you know, to make you keen to seeing the things that are coming in front of you. But I swear every minute of this was worth it, absolutely worth it. These kids in front of me were having so much fun, and I forgot to mention that in every of these rides, in every of these adventures, there is a camera somewhere that takes a photo of you, of the moment. And when you're leaving that particular building, you're going to have a picture of yourself, and you get to see how you looked. Maybe you were conscious of the camera or not, but you get to see yourself, and it's really so amazing. See this room, oh my God, feels like a magical room. Like you get into this room and you'll be healed. You will be healed. It was so beautiful, the lighting, the diamond, the mirrors everywhere. It was so surreal. And I'm like, you see me right there? You see me right there? Yes, that's your girl. I didn't want to leave this place because I was looking at myself and just feeling it, feeling myself, the fine girl, you know. And here you have the wine bottles popping themselves. If you look closely, you see the wine bottles just popping themselves. I mean, Oyobo gets sense, or more like, how do they really do these things? It's so, so amazing. And I lack words. Like I said previously, those were the pictures I was talking about, and now it was lunch time. Your girl was, my stomach was really crying, like, please just go and fill my stomach so I should get off these frights. But it was so good. We had lunch at La Place, the restaurant. The food was so good, the service was so good. Like, I was eating, but my heart was still like, I still need to go and do the Python ride. I was still so scared of what the adventure that was waiting for us ahead. So you see the spider I was talking about, everything was so intentional. Right here, we took the snail ride. It wasn't so much of a height, and it was so slow to depict the slowness of the snail. So we were in a snail kind of train. On top here, you see the height, not so much, and it was so cool and relaxing.
Eén, twee, drie. Spiegeltje, spiegeltje aan de wand, wie is de lelijkste van het land? En het antwoord is... Juist. Maar op een dag antwoordde de spiegel... Reus.
Repelsteeltje heet. Hopla. Niemand weet dat ik repelsteeltje heet.
5 uur.
Duimpje eten zelf op.
Niet meer.
Ja.
So now this is the python ride I was talking about. You know how a python moves, like it goes round, and you know, that's how it was. And this was after we had taken the python ride, because again we couldn't go with our phones given the risk of the place. And after this python ride, your girl was so tired. We were all so tired and thirsty, and so I settled for an ice cream, like to refresh myself for the next ride, because I can't keep myself.
S'il vous plaît, peu d'argent. Je vous en prie. Dollars.
Peu d'argent? Okay.
So right here we got into a darker part of this building to see more, and it was so amazing having to see these people, you know, begging and talking, and then see this crocodile. Like, it was so scary. you, darling. Stay where you are. See where that lion was? I was forming stronger. Only small daughter of Zion would have swam in that water and left. But hey, I'm strong. And then you see this man here and you see something. If you are not up to 18, close your eyes. This viewer's discretion is advised, but just look at, just negodu. What is this? Close your, oh, see that girl? Oh my God, I was so amazed when I saw that. And then you have the fire splashes, and it's really amazing. Now I could get into the water with my phone because this was the second time we're going in, and I could risk getting with my phone here. This was so amazing as well because you have this support, these rubbers that won't let the kind of boat sink into the water, and it will hit on the walls, the water splashes. There is a place where someone can talk into or hit something and water will splash on you. It was so amazing with the children having to come on these rides with us. There is a child sitting somewhere in here, and he or she was so happy and so fun. And right here, water got all into my back because it was so much of a heavy water that came towards us, and it got my whole back was wet. And before we got into this, I'm showing you the bar on the right, the first one we took. Before we got into this, we were told to wear clothes that would easily dry off. And so here we go. So we've come to the end of today's video. This is how much calorie I lost that day because we walked the whole day for more than 8 hours. And these are some of the pictures that were captured during that day. I'm right at the back somewhere. This was when we're doing the water ride in the mini boats. And this is me during the diamond view and the stuff. So I'm so happy that you guys could stay with me. Thank you for coming. I hope you like this vlog. Again, I wasn't ready. You see my face here. I was so scared. This was when we were in the eagle's stomach, the bird's stomach, and I thought I was dying. This was one of the rides we went into. So thank you so much, guys. And I look forward to seeing you next week. I hope to do another vlog. This wasn't perfect, I know, but your girl is trying and I'm improving. Until next week, I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah.